Good afternoon, Wyoming hockey fans, and welcome back to Phoenix for semifinal Sunday. Team Wyoming 18s versus the Southside Athletic Club out of Edmonton, Alberta. Wyoming 4-0 thus far. The shootout thriller this morning to advance out of the quarterfinals. Winner plays for the chip tomorrow at 1:30. Loser heads home. We got 15 on the clock. Refs are ready. We'll open up with Hansen, Lotzer, and Charette out front. SSAC back with McGrath. Isaac Erickson between the pipes to open the game. Ahead over the blue line, picked up by Edmonton. They'll work up the far boards, lobbed in wide of the net. Erickson will play it to the corner. SSAC down, knocks it loose, and he'll pick up the puck. SSAC up through the middle, out of the zone, picked up by Charette. He'll throw it down the boards. Edmonton back to the corner, picked off by Lotzer. Lotzer from the corner, broken up, taken away by Edmonton. They'll throw it around near side. SSAC at the point. Harrison, look, shot, bouncing, and knocked away. Around behind the net, back to Hansen. He'll turn and rip, gloved. Lynch, Braxton, Dax will come on it forward. Hasbrook back with Lesh. Lynch off the draw, back to Lesh. Lesh turns, or Hipsag, sorry, Hipsag. Brax knocks it forward, picked up by Edmonton. Hasbrook back to collected, he'll dump it ahead. Lynch, neutral zone, picks it out. Up the boards, taken away by Edmonton. And rolled deep. Played behind by Erickson. Hipsag in the corner, chips it ahead. Brax on the boards, out to Lynch. Lynch working forward, poked away. Edmonton gets it back top of the zone, taken away by Dax. He'll get tripped up, no whistle, and dumped in. Maybe they will call it. A whistle and pointed down unless I got out of the zone. Oh, it's just an offsides. Just an offsides. 13:49 early in the first. Rodriguez, McGrath, and Chapp will come on. McGrath to the dot. Bounced around the neutral zone, picked up by Edmonton. They'll work across far side, chipped off. Pick it back up, thrown across the middle, broken up. Chapp picks it out of the traffic. And ahead to McGrath, out to neutral ice. Rolls back to Edmonton. McGrath pressuring. Edmonton will get it out to the center line and then on the far boards. Edmonton pass across the middle, broken up a little behind. Rolls to the near boards. Busted up by Hasbrook. Hipsag, far corner. Up the boards to McGrath. Ahead to Chapp. Chapp picks it up, drops for McGrath across to Rodriguez near side. Rodriguez working down the boards. Pass across the front looking for Chapp. Broken up. Edmonton gets it back. Edmonton coming up near boards. Now work across in the near point, drop pass. Broken up by Lesh, up and out of play. Moorhead, Mitchell, and Marty will come on. Marty face off in the D zone. Back to the point for Edmonton. They'll take a look. Shot through traffic, tipped and wide. Just barely missed the post. Thrown back through the middle. Erickson will cover. Still early, just under 13 left in the first. Marty to the far dot for the faceoff this time. Back to the far point. Edmonton down to the corner. Broken up by Lesh. Marty in. Edmonton pass out front. Wide of the net. Lesh sends it across. Picked up by Edmonton on the near corner. Back to the near point. They'll throw it down the boards. Knocked off. Bouncing puck in traffic. Romaine takes it away. He'll feed it across to Lesh. Lesh up to Mitchell and out to Marty in neutral ice. Marty working up across the blue line. In, drop, pass to Moorhead. Moorhead. Mitchell shot, missed it. Perfect setup. And Edmonton back through, taking off the puck into the bench. Rolls in. Sent around by Harasek. Mitchell on the near boards. He'll dump it back towards the net. Harasek there. From the corner, ahead to Moorhead. Moorhead across, bounced off a skate back into the Wyoming zone. Edmonton's going to get to it first. Shot blocked by Harasek. They'll get it back. Pass across the crease, nothing there. Comes out off the boards. Another shot. Erickson blocks it, and it bounces in the air back into the corner. Edmonton back to the point. They'll drop it down the boards. Charette with a takeaway. He'll lift it off the glass, and it's going to be no icing called off. Edmonton back to the corner. Hansen hustling in, knocks it loose. Edmonton up the near boards, bounced out to the neutral zone. Harasek will chase it down. Harasek near side of the zone. Cuts across in front of the net, back behind on the near side. Up to Charette at the point. Charette up to neutral ice. And Charette will work in. Long shot, gloved and down. Loose puck in front. Kicks back out. Over the head of Harasek, and it rolls down the boards. Harasek chases him down to the corner. They won't get a shot off. They'll take him off the puck. Picked up by Hipsag. Rolls far corner. Edmonton in. Lotzer with the takeaway. Back to the corner. Hipsag working on him. Edmonton gets it back. Hipsag's got him tied up. Out of the corner to Lotzer. Knocked loose. Back to the corner. Picked up by Harasek. Harasek will circle. Back out to Charette near side. He'll go across the zone. Bouncing in front of Lotzer. Picked up in the neutral zone. He'll take it down the boards. Edmonton will pick it up and circle behind their net. Edmonton up near side. Cut out to neutral ice. Tossed in on the near corner, picked up by Hipsag. Around far side. Up to Brax, bounces past, shot from the point, little wide. Rolls out near side. Hipsag headed in with Dax. Hipsag will come up with it. He'll push it down to the corner. Dax ends up back with it. Coming across far side. Lesh breaks it up. They'll dump it behind the net. Battle back there. Lesh digging on it. Will come up with it. Lesh across to Dax. Dax up the near boards. Dax drops to Lynch, near point. Lynch in, down to the corner. Drops it off, he'll get it back. Lynch across the middle. Backhander popped off a stick down to the corner. Taken away by Dax. Bouncing puck, thrown across, and bounces out to neutral ice for Harasek. Harasek center ice. And he will lift it into the far corner. Rolls off the rail, back behind the net. Dax crashing in. Comes out in the corner, Brax there, down to Dax below the goal line, looking for somebody in the middle. Sent back up the boards. Harasek at the point. It'll get out of the zone. Harasek still trying to work on it. He's going to get a call for trip. No call. Bounce back to neutral ice. Thrown in. Harasek near boards. Cross ice pass, bounced out in front, and played by the goalie. They'll ice it. Icing called, so we'll go back to the Wyoming zone. 9:14 left in the first. No score yet. McGrath, Chapin, Rodriguez out front. Romaine back with Harasek. Picked up by Rodriguez. He'll work up near side. Rodriguez up the boards. He'll get pulled down. No call there either. Loose puck, far corner. Chap to it. Picked out by McGrath. Across to Rodriguez. No shot. They are going to let him play. Back to Harasek. Will hold him out of the zone. Picked up by Rodriguez. He'll work up far side. Dump it into the corner. Rolls behind. The goalie will play it behind the net. Picked up by Edmonton. They'll dump it back far corner. Moorhead in on him. They'll get the puck back. Thrown to the neutral zone. Harasek will pick it up. And send it across neutral ice. Bounced into the zone and icing. finish out the line change. We'll go Marty, Moorhead, and Mitchell out front. Hasbrook back with hip-sag. Marty face off at the near dot D zone. Knocked out of the zone by hip-sag. Slow roller, Mitchell chasing. Edmonton across their zone. Circle behind the net, down to the corner, broken up. And they'll get back out far side with it. Marty chasing back to take him off the puck. And he will collect it in the corner, send it around to Hasbrook. Hasbrook. Back around the boards. Marty far side. Tips it up to Moorhead. Moorhead out to neutral ice. Moorhead and Mitchell going in too wide. Lost the handle. Edmonton gets it back. Bounced off again. Back to Hasbrook. He'll send it forward. Moorhead reaching, but out of reach. Edmonton circles behind their net. Edmonton up far boards. Throwing it in on the near side. Picked right back out by Hasbrook. Mitchell will catch it and go. Cross pass looking for Lotzer. Broken up. But Lotzer will get the puck and dump it in. Edmonton back out to neutral ice. Picked up by Charette at the blue line. Charette working in on. Poked away. Hansen sends it deep. Lotzer down there in the corner. Back out in front and covered. Lotzer, good little backhanded scoop trying to find Charette with it. And goalie able to get a glove over it. 7.5 left first period. Still no score. Hansen to the far dot. Charette, Lotzer on the wings. Romaine back with Lesh. Off the draw. Stuck on the dot. It'll kick back outside boards to Lotzer. Lotzer shovels it down towards the corner. Charette trying to knock it back out front. They'll chase it to the corner. Charette shakes it. I don't know. Edmonton will get it out to the near corner. Hansen sends it back deep. Lotzer crashing in behind. Hansen will take him off the puck. Lotzer out front to Charette. No shot. Edmonton out. 3 guys across the neutral zone. Romaine pokes it to the corner. Lesh in, and he will dig it out. Lesh to the far corner. Works up the zone. Lesh still on it. He'll take it in near side. Lesh down to the near corner. Round behind the net, pulls up. He gets tied up, pass out in front, broken up. Gets back to Brax. Brax at the point, poked away, and Edmonton off to the races. Romaine back to defend. Edmonton, shot blockered away by Erickson. Loose puck down to the corner. Edmonton there. Romaine knocking it around. Edmonton ends up with it. They'll get it back to the far point. Thrown down into the corner. Romaine takes him into the boards. He'll come up with the puck. Tied up down low. And pokes loose to Lynch. Lynch working out. Up across neutral ice. Through the feet, taking off the puck. Brax chasing. They're still hanging all over Lynch. No call. Pass in the air across. Lynch will pick it out of the air and follow it back to the D zone. Picked up by Harasak. Harasak takes a look. Pass across is blocked and rolls into the corner. Edmonton chasing it down there. Harasak in. Banging around down low. Puck still tied up in feet. It'll kick out behind the net. Lynch around. Pass out to Brax. Brax will shake a guy. Looks across. Harasak near side. And Harasak up through the neutral zone. Harasak driving in. Shot blocked. Harasak will get it back below the goal line. Pass back out. Picked off by Edmonton. They'll go cross ice. Back to the far side. In at the far point. Chapin to knock it around. They'll get it back. Pass through the middle. Picked off by Dax. Dax to Harasak near side. Harasak works back up. And he'll lift it off the glass behind the net. Bounces on to the back side of the net. And we'll get a whistle. Little over 5 left in the first. Now the face-off. They will take it out of the zone. Neutral face-off for McGrath. Rodriguez and Chap on the wings. Knocked into the zone. Edmonton picks it up. They'll go across the blue and up the far boards. Into the zone. Chip deep. Bouncing behind the net. Edmonton in the corner. Lesh knocks him off. McGrath in. McGrath gets it back. They'll roll up the rail on the far boards. And ahead to Rodriguez. Rodriguez spins through the neutral zone. Keeps the puck. He'll work in. Shot blocked and rolls to the far corner. Lifted in the air out to the blue line. Lesh picks it up there. Absorbs the hit, and it's going to be an offsides as it rolls across the blue. Marty Moorhead and Mitchell back on. Marty will take the face-off. Over to Mitchell. Marty picks it up into the zone. Poke back to the blue. Hip sag in to take it. It'll get out of the zone. Hip sag. It'll get back in. And we'll get another change. Penalty called on Edmonton. 4:24 left. Marty draws the penalty. Edmonton headed into the box. And we'll have our first power play. Lynch, Braxton, Dax out front. Harrisek back with McGrath. Lynch will take the face-off. Brax on his left in front of the net. Kicks to the corner, sent back up the boards. It'll roll out of the zone between the D. Harrisek picks it up at center ice. Harrisek back in our own zone. They go up the near boards, dumped in over everybody's head. No icing. Dax down there to knock it away into the corner. He gets tied up. Pass back up to the point for Harrisek. Harrisek takes a look. He'll go down low. Dax, the Brax, tied up in the corner. Dax in to help. Dax comes out with it. Back to Harrisek again. Harrisek near point. Down to Dax on the boards. Dax working in. Brax below the goal line. Pass to Lynch, top of the crease. No shot, tied up. Rolls clear. Harrisek back to get it in the corner, and they will blow the whistle for icing. 3:37 left in the period. Minute 13 left on the power play for Wyoming. Hansen, Chapin, Rodriguez will come out front. Lesh back with hip sag. Hansen face-off. Knocked into the corner, picked up by Edmonton. Picked off behind the net by Rodriguez. He'll work it around to the corner. Dropped off for Hansen. Back to Lesh at the near point. Lesh across top of the zone. Hansen near side. Poked away. Chasing, he will recover, and back to Lesh. Lesh up to neutral ice, pass across the Chap, picks it up, he'll skate it in. Loose puck picked up by Lesh, bounces out of the zone. Lesh will circle back to the neutral zone, across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez far side, circles back. He'll come across the blue, up the near boards. Rodriguez down the boards with it, still got the handle. Shot knocked away. Rolls out far side to Lesh. Lesh down to the corner. Rodriguez pass out is broken up. Hansen sends it to the near boards. Kept in the zone. Hipsag trying to knock it forward. Hipsag through the pile, comes up with it. Bounces back out. Chap at the point. Hansen tied up. No call. Kicks back to Hansen. Across the crease and thrown right back to the boards. Short time on the penalty. Rodriguez back across to Lesh. We're back to 5-on-5. Down to the corner. Pass through the middle, broken up. Hansen will pick it up below the goal line. Poked away. Hansen back to it on the boards. A little slew foot. No whistle there either. Back to Rodriguez. He'll go across the zone. Lesh shot. Knocked away. Delayed penalty called, and Lesh touches it up, and we're going to get a penalty on Wyoming, looks like. Elbowing called on Wyoming. Rodriguez headed into the box. 2:03 left in the period. And he will... A little bit of explanation, but I don't know. Rodriguez will sit for most of the rest of the period. One to the corner. McGrath will send it around. Brax far side. Tips it up, picks it up. Neutral zone over to Dax. Dax through the zone. Drops to the middle. Brax looking for Dax down low and knocked out of the air. Thrown across the blue line, and Edmonton out the far side. They'll dump it deep. Harrisek back to get it. They'll send it around the corner. Brax near boards picks it up. Brax up to neutral zone, over to Dax on the boards. Back to Brax. Brax working the corner, throws it behind the net. Dax far corner, rolls past. Edmonton ends up with it. They're laying on Brax down the corner, and a fight down low. How is that no call? Brax picks it up across to Dax. Dax will lift it on net, knocked out in front. Are you kidding me? Edmonton down in the corner. Harrisek's got him tied up low. Puck comes loose to Edmonton. They'll work around near side of the net. Near corner, back to the point. 45 seconds remaining in the period. Edmonton down the boards. Rolls below the goal line. McGrath in. Puck comes out front to Lynch. Lynch up to Chap. Tipped ahead and picked off by Edmonton. They'll have to get clear. Thrown back in deep. Edmonton in the corner. Puck tied up. We'll send it back to the point. And it'll bounce past Edmonton. Rolls back to their zone. Lynch into pressure. 9 seconds left on the kill, 12 in the period. Edmonton up to neutral ice. They'll pass it ahead in. Poked away. Lesh with the steal, knocked loose in front of the net, and they will not get a shot off at the buzzer. Erickson, a wall in front. And this one looks to be a battle. I think we put about 2 minutes for a break on between periods. Been one all weekend. Get a quick break and back for the second. Second. Hansen out to the dot. Tied up in traffic, poked ahead by Lotzer. Hansen all held up. No call on that one either. Edmonton long pass up to the neutral zone and tipped in deep. Rolls behind the net. Harrisek will get there. Hansen in to help. Poked out to Charette, far corner. Charette working up. He'll take it up the middle. Chasing it on the near side. Lost his edge, follows the puck down to the corner. Charette's still working on it. Back to Hansen, shot knocked down. Pick it up in the corner, bounced out. And to Hasbrook in the neutral zone. Edmonton in at the blue, knocked off the puck. Hasbrook pokes it loose. And back out of the zone, Hansen chasing. Hansen to it first. Poked away to the far boards. Edmonton, Charette will throw it in, and we're offsides. Get a neutral zone face-off on the far dot. To be Chapman, Rodriguez, and McGrath out. McGrath will take the draw, hip sag back with Lesh. McGrath off the draw, thrown in by Rodriguez. It'll roll deep, bounces behind the net, picked up by Edmonton there. Will come out near boards and bounce it in the air over everybody's head back into the zone. Hip sag to it first. Swing into the corner, up to Chap on the boards. And Chap circles back. Across the far side. Lesh up the boards to Rodriguez. Rodriguez cross ice pass to McGrath, broken up. Edmonton will get it back. Good hit into the boards. Hip sag to McGrath, and McGrath works. No, still not. Now it's out of the zone. McGrath to Rodriguez, chips forward, and it'll roll into the far corner. Rodriguez chasing down. He'll tie him up. Puck's still there. Edmonton in to get it. Bounce back off the boards, and Edmonton out to neutral ice. They'll throw it deep. That should be an icing. .13:07 left in the second period. Still scoreless. Wyoming with a slight edge on shots, 7-3. Nobody's found the back of the net yet. Marty to the dot. Mitchell and Moorhead on the wings. Hip sag back with Lesh. Marty picked up by Moorhead, knocked away. Mitchell across, takes him off the puck. Moorhead, center ice. He'll circle back to the blue. Pass ahead. Mitchell up to Marty in the middle, a little out of reach. Mitchell will knock it deep. Picked up by Edmonton. They'll circle in the corner, up the boards. Held to the line by Hipsag. Edmonton's going to get loose with it. Broken up back into the zone. Lesh working through. Lesh backhand pass across to Moorhead. Moorhead will shovel it deep. Change fast from that, boys. Mitchell over to pressure. Back to Hipsag, and he'll send it deep. Mitchell reaching into the corner. Edmonton comes up with it. Brack shot on net. Loose puck in front. Bounced out. Back to remain in the neutral zone. He'll go across. Bounced off Edmonton into the zone, and Harasek will send it clear. Harasek, neutral zone, picks it up. Ahead, down the boards to the corner. Lynch chasing. Lynch with a takeaway behind the net. Taken back by Edmonton. They'll bounce it out near boards and ice it again. Not iced on net. Remain back to get it. Long pass up to Brax, to Lynch. Lynch in the near point. Drops to Dax. Dax looks. Shot blockered away high. Dax had a beat on the corner. And goalie got the blocker in front. 11:48 remaining second period. We're going to face off down in the offensive zone. Brax will take the draw. Lynch in front of the net. Dax on the boards. Harasek back with Hipsag. Tied up on the dot. Picked up by Dax across. Brax takes a look. Back to the top for Hipsag. Pass picked off. Brax against the boards trying to dig it out. No stick. Dax stick knocked away and then shoved down from behind. Back to Hipsag. Hipsag circles at the blue. He'll go up far boards in front of Lynch. Bounces back out of the zone. Edmonton near side, and they'll dump it. Erickson plays it behind. Hipsag to get it. Edmonton in the corner waiting for it. Down below the goal line. Knocked off the puck. Bouncing out in front. Erickson covers. Wild bouncing puck there, and Erickson with a save. Face off near dot D zone. Hansen on the dot. Tied up, sends it back to the point. Edmonton whiffs on the shot. Lotzer poked ahead. Charette knocks it down in neutral ice, and he'll send it to the blue line where it's going to be offsides. Picked up by Edmonton in the neutral zone. They'll work this side. Edmonton down to the corner, poked loose by Hipsag. Bouncing puck behind the net. Hipsag down to tie it up. He'll come out with it. Ahead to Lotzer, broken up. Edmonton gets it on the boards. They'll send it to the corner. Hipsag in hard. Edmonton ends up with the puck. Hipsag digs it out. Bounce to the corner, back to Edmonton. He'll tie him up. And Edmonton behind the net. Hansen takes him off the puck. Out to Hasbrook. Hasbrook over to Charette. Charette ahead. Picked up by Hansen, driving in near side, and we're offsides. Hansen driving the net. And we'll go half to face off, back out, neutral zone. We get new legs on. McGrath, Rodriguez, and Chapman out front. Remain back with Lesh. McGrath on the dot. Battles forward. Chapman will send it in. Rolls to the corner. Edmonton with the puck. Knocked loose by Rodriguez. Working to the near corner. Back to Lesh. Shoots. Glove to side. Rodriguez behind the net. Battles through the corner. Rodriguez shot, knocked down in traffic. Bounces out near side. Lesh on the boards. Knock it back down towards the corner. Chapman chasing. Tied up down low. Bouncing puck back out to the point. Edmonton will send it clear. Far side. Maine knocks a shot down. Sticked away by Erickson. Thrown from the point, and Erickson with the glove. Already down to the dot in the D zone. Moorhead and Mitchell will be the wings. Tied up on the dot, picked up by Lesh. Lesh works around behind the net. They send it ahead, Mitchell far side. Mitchell looking cross ice out in front of Moorhead. Moorhead chasing, knocked back out of the zone. Mitchell picks it back up neutral ice. Back to SSAC. He'll send it forward. Moorhead picks it up near point. Moorhead working down the boards. Chasing to the corner, Moorhead. Knocked loose, he'll get it back. Moorhead working out. Poked away by Edmonton, tied up. Edmonton gets the puck back. Cross ice the neutral zone. Far side down the boards, poked away by Hasbrook and picked up by Moorhead. Moorhead looking across. Up to Mitchell at the blue. Mitchell into the zone, he'll look. Shot off a stick and out of play. .9:01 left, second period. We're still scoreless. Lynch to the dot. Braxton Dax on the wings. Harrisek back with Hasbrook. Edmonton off the draw, circle behind the net. They'll send it out far boards. Rides the rail and goes deep. Icing on Edmonton. We'll come back down and do it again. Near dot face off for Lynch in the Edmonton zone. Well, they'll go to the far dot. To the dot. Wins it back. Quick rip by Brax. Bounced away. And loose puck to the blue line. Picked up by Hasbrook. He'll turn and send it forward. Foot race to it. Bounces back down. And Edmonton in. No offside. Picked up and post. Pass picked off. Edmonton. Kick save. Erickson. Narrowly missed the post. Comes back to Edmonton and they'll throw it deep. Lobbed on net in the air. Erickson will glove it to play it aside. Battle down in the corner. Picked up by Dax. Dax works across to the near corner. Shovels ahead out to neutral ice. Bounces over a stick and it'll roll deep. Brax chasing, loses the edge. Edmonton out far side. Pass ahead to the point and chipped out of the zone. Right back to Hasbrook with a takeaway. He'll feed it forward. And we got Hasbrook and Lotzer coming in far point with Hansen. Shot, sticked away low. Bounces near boards. Edmonton picks it up there. Pass out across the neutral zone's out of reach. We'll get it back in our zone. Lesh from behind the net works forward up to Charette near boards. Charette drives it in. Kicked right back out. Hansen will pick it up in neutral ice. He'll go the far side into the point. Hansen shot gloved. To the far dot offensive zone. He'll kick it back. Charette pokes it forward. Edmonton picks it up. They'll circle behind their net and come out the near boards. Out to the neutral zone. Hip sag there. It'll roll back behind him, and Lesh will pick it up in the far corner. Lesh working up the boards. He'll turn back towards the goal line. Lesh trying to get across behind the net, and he'll get it out. Long pass across to Charette near boards and back across. Tipped ahead by Lotzer. Edmonton will throw it deep. No icing. Lesh will pick it up behind the net. Up the near boards to the neutral zone. Hansen takes him off the puck, but they'll get it back. And bounces across the zone to the far side for Hipsag. Hipsag, cross ice pass to Chap. Chap in the near point. Works down the boards. Chap. Pass out in front. Charette was right there and just wide of the net. Charette feeds it back out. Chat battling through to the corner. He gets tied up. McGrath in to help. Kicks back to Hipsag. Hipsag trying to get through the middle. He'll keep it in the zone. Dump down the boards. Chap sends it to the corner. Edmonton up in the air through the middle of the zone. Bounces back to Chap. McGrath rips high and wide. Goes out in the far corner. Durrett there. Puck kicks back to the point. We'll hold it up. Harasek knocks it loose. And now we finally get a whistle on Edmonton. A lot of talking standing over him. Interference on Edmonton. 6:03 left in the second, and we'll go back on the power play. Braxton Dax out front. McGrath back with Harasek. Dax bouncing through the middle. Poked loose. Edmonton sends it back up into the Wyoming bench. And we'll get another face-off down in the zone. Bardot this time. Under 6 left in the period. Minute 53 left on the power play for Wyoming. Lynch on the dot. Wins it back. Brax back to the point for Harasek. Harasek down the boards. Dax to the corner, poked loose. And back to Harasek. Stays in. Harasek down to Brax again. Or Dax. McGrath near point. All the way across. Harasek, far point. He'll shoot. Glove. Minute 35 left on the power play. Another face-off, Bardot. Lynch over the dot. Dug out by Dax. Shot. Glove. Still a minute and a half left of power play. Lynch over the dot once again. Kicked back. Picked out. Dax and taken away. Edmonton, and they'll roll it out to neutral ice. McGrath back to get it. He's got one on him. He'll circle back deep across to Harasek. Harasek, far side, back to McGrath in the middle. McGrath up to Lynch near boards, and he'll chip it in. Rolls down to the corner. Dax chasing behind the net. Edmonton out to the corner. Dax right there. Dax will dig it back out. Pass out in front, broken up. Kicks out near boards. McGrath will hold the zone. Back down to Dax. Pass out in front, broken up. Edmonton with the puck, and they will lift it long and wide of the net. Icing Edmonton will do it again. Another face-off in the offensive zone. Rodriguez, Hansen, and Moorhead out front this time. Hip sag back with Lesh. Still 48 seconds left of power play. Hansen on the dot. Kicks it back. Moorhead back to get it. He'll throw it to the near corner. Rolls in. Thrown up the boards. Edmonton back out of the zone. Lesh is going to go chase it down. Back in the corner. Lesh from the near corner. He'll go behind the net. Set up. Lesh. Drop pass back to the corner. Moorhead there to pick it up. Poked loose by Edmonton. Knocked away by Lesh. And Lesh. Rodriguez finally picks it up. Rodriguez drops behind. Lesh back out the far side to Moorhead on the boards. Moorhead up to the middle, and he'll come across the blue. Moorhead far side, circles on the boards. Drops it down. Hansen, shot, gloved and loose in front. Rodriguez bouncing it in across the crease. Lesh and Rodriguez down low. Lesh has got it tied up on the boards. It'll come out. Lesh with control in the corner. Sends it down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez turns, goes to the corner. Pass out in front. Hansen just wide. Back to 5-on-5. Edmonton. And they will send it icing again. 3:33 left in the period. Another face-off in the Edmonton zone. A couple of good chances on the power play, but nothing in yet. Marty, Mitchell, and Lotzer out front. Marty does face-off. Harasek back with Hasbrook. Bouncing puck. Mitchell on net, sticked away. Marty behind the net, trying to feed it out front to Lotzer. Nothing there. Edmonton ends up with the puck. Cross ice pass is a little behind, and they'll chuck it in deep. Erickson behind the net. Harasek picks it up, sends it to the corner. Edmonton right there. And bounced clear by Lotzer. Lotzer and Mitchell will chase it back. Lotzer behind the net.